In 732, two powerful forces prepared for a major conflict, the Battle of Tours between Poitiers and Tours in modern France. On one side stood the Franks, led by Charles Martel, a formidable commander known as the Hammer. Though not a king, Charles held real power as mayor of the palace, commanding loyal, battle-hardened infantry. Opposing them was the Umayyad Caliphate, a vast Islamic empire led by Abd al-Rahman al-Ghafiqi, governor of Al-Andalus. The Umayyad army, famed for its cavalry, had swept through Aquitaine and now pushed north, seeking new lands and riches. For the Franks, this was a fight for survival. Their kingdom, culture, and Christian faith were at stake. The Umayyads saw opportunity, expansion, wealth, and the spread of their faith. The armies met in October, facing off for days, each waiting for the other to strike. Charles Martel chose his ground carefully, positioning his infantry on a wooded, elevated plain. This terrain blunted the Umayyad cavalry's advantage, forcing them to attack uphill and through trees. The Franks formed a tight square, shields and spears locked, ready to withstand the cavalry's charge. Both sides knew the outcome would shape the future of Europe. The stage was set for a clash that would echo through history. Impatient, Abd al-Rahman ordered his cavalry to attack. Wave after wave crashed against the Frankish shield wall, but the disciplined infantry held firm. The dense woods hampered the Umayyad horsemen, robbing them of speed and power. Frankish spears and swords repelled every assault, inflicting heavy losses. Charles Martel moved among his men, rallying them to stand strong. Late in the day, a rumor spread. The Frankish soldiers were raiding the Umayyad camp where their plunder was stored. Many Umayyad fighters broke ranks to defend their loot, sowing chaos. In the confusion, Abd al-Rahman was killed, and the Umayyad army's morale collapsed. As night fell, the battered invaders retreated to their camp, while the Franks held the field. The Frankish wall had withstood one of the era's most feared armies. At dawn, the Franks braced for renewed battle, but the Umayyad camp was eerily silent. Scouts returned with news. The enemy had vanished, abandoning their camp and spoils. Charles Martel's victory was complete. The Umayyad army, leaderless and broken, retreated over the Pyrenees, never again threatening the Frankish heartland. Charles's reputation soared. He was hailed as the savior of Christendom. His tactical brilliance, choosing the battlefield, using disciplined infantry, and exploiting enemy weaknesses, had paid off. The Frankish formation held under immense pressure, while the Umayyad discipline crumbled. The death of Abd al-Rahman sealed the invaders' fate. The victory at Tours halted the Caliphate's advance into Western Europe. Charles Martel's triumph laid the foundation for his dynasty's rise. The future of Europe had been changed on that battlefield. The Battle of Tours became a defining moment in European history. Many credit it with preserving Christianity as the dominant faith in Western Europe. Had the Franks lost, the Umayyad Caliphate might have swept further north, reshaping the continent's culture and politics. The battle set a northern limit to Islamic expansion from Spain. Charles Martel's victory strengthened the Carolingian dynasty, paving the way for his son Pepin and grandson Charlemagne to build a European empire. Some historians argue the battle's importance is overstated, suggesting the Umayyad force was more a raiding party than a conquering army. Yet, even skeptics agree, the psychological and political impact for the Franks was immense. The victory elevated Charles Martel to legendary status and secured his family's future. The Battle of Tours remains a turning point, shaping Europe's religious and political identity for centuries. Its legacy endures in the very foundations of Western civilization.